Did you know that the average gamer spends over 6 hours a day playing games, and that number is expected to increase by 15% in the next year, with a huge chunk of that time being spent waiting for games to load? It's crazy to think about how much time we spend waiting for our devices to catch up with us. If you're like me, you've probably experienced the frustration of waiting for a game to load, only to have it take what feels like an eternity. This is where a good SSD comes into play, and I've recently had the chance to try out the WD_Black SN7100 1TB NVMe SSD. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been putting this thing through its paces, and I have to say, I'm really impressed with the performance it's been delivering. With read speeds of up to 7,250 megabytes per second and write speeds of up to 6,900 megabytes per second, this thing is a beast. One of the things that really stands out to me about this SSD is how it's been designed specifically with gamers in mind. It's built to handle the demands of high-performance gaming, with a PCIe Gen 4 interface that's designed to minimize lag and maximize speed. I've been using it in my laptop, and I've noticed a huge difference in how quickly games load and how smoothly they run. For example, I was playing a particularly demanding game the other day, and I was able to load into the game in just a few seconds, which is a huge improvement over my old SSD. This thing is also built to last, with a durable design that's meant to withstand the rigors of frequent use. Another benefit of this SSD is the amount of space it provides. With 1 terabyte of storage, I've been able to fit all of my favorite games on it, and still have plenty of room to spare for new titles. I've also been able to store all of my gaming files, including saves and mods, which has been a huge convenience. And with the WD_Black dashboard, I've been able to keep an eye on my drive's performance and make sure it's running at its best. This has been really useful, as I've been able to identify and fix any issues before they become major problems. For instance, I was able to use the dashboard to update my drive's firmware, which improved its performance even further. In terms of real-world use, I've been using this SSD to play a variety of different games, from fast-paced first-person shooters to strategy games that require a lot of storage. And I have to say, it's performed flawlessly in every case. The high speeds and low latency have made a huge difference in my gaming experience, allowing me to focus on the game itself rather than waiting for it to load. For example, I was playing a multiplayer game the other day, and I was able to move quickly and smoothly through the game world, without any lag or stuttering. This has been a huge improvement over my old SSD, and it's really enhanced my overall gaming experience. Now, I know some of you might be thinking about the pros and cons of this SSD. One of the things I really like about it is its high performance and low latency, which make it ideal for gaming and other high-demand applications. Another benefit is its large storage capacity, which provides plenty of room for games, files, and other data. However, one thing to consider is that it's a bit more expensive than some other SSDs on the market, which might be a drawback for some buyers. Additionally, I've noticed that it can run a bit hot during extended use, which might be a concern for some users. But overall, I think the benefits definitely outweigh the drawbacks. Overall, I'm really happy with the performance and features of the WD_Black SN7100 1TB NVMe SSD. It's been a great addition to my gaming setup, and I think it would be a good choice for anyone looking to upgrade their storage. If you're in the market for a high-performance SSD, I'd definitely recommend checking this one out. Link is in the description below, so be sure to check it out if you're interested in learning more.